What a finish!
George Vaughan's out for 8 to 10 months. Oh, he's practically dead. Renato Sanchez joins the club on loan from Benfica. Go Chris Martin, edge of the box. He's put a cross in. It's fallen. First goal of FM16. It's Jeff Hendrick. Oh, Pisano has loads of time. Forsyth blocks him a bit. Oh, God, it's Sutcliffe. And just like that, it's so simple. 1-1. Win your home games, lose your away is a phrase I use quite a lot. And we haven't, we have played okay today. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to our FM16 Derby County save with Derby County. Yeah, it really kind of makes sense, doesn't it? And today, I bring to you a sell-out iPro Stadium for the Leeds United game. It's going to be fantastic. I'm excited. But first, we've got to look at our results since I saw you last time out. Now, holy smokes, it's green galore. Like, I feel like making it rain, dollar, dollar, bling, bling, that kind of business. Oh my goodness me, we have been phenomenal. We had a 2-1 victory against Barnet, which did worry me because we went 1-0 down to a John Akinde goal. And John Akinde is a good striker for League 2 level. And in fairness, they deserve their lead because they played a lot better than us in the first half. But we got a 2-1 victory. We got the goals that we needed. Johnny Russell, Darren Bent, jobs are good and professional. We had an absolute stormer in what was a crazy game against Charlton at home. And from what I can tell so far, our home ground has been a fortress. 13 goals scored in 2 home games in the league. That is a ridiculous record. 7 of them came against Charlton. In this game, Tom Ince got 2. 3 even. Martin got 1. Butterfield got 1. Vyman got 2. And it was generally a good performance. What you'll notice is we didn't really keep possession that well. Charlton had the better of the ball. And we were very clinical because we only had 9 shots on target in the entire game. Nick Pope will not be pleased with himself. But still, 7 goals. Incredible. What a high that was. 3 days later, to pretty much do it again against a Middlesbrough side who I'm going to tip for promotion in one of this. They've got a very good side. Players like Nugent, Downing, Kevin Nolan's now joined them in this game. And we've absolutely demolished them yet again. A 6-1 victory. This time, we absolutely dominated the shots. We had plenty of chances. Possession was fairly even again. And as you can see in the bottom left, we've been opting for that 4-1-2-2-1. And it's been working a treat. The Derby system, really, it's working on Football Manager. Martin with a hat-trick. Butterfield with 1. Ince with 1. Vyman got 1 late on to wrap up the game. 6-1. What a performance. And, what a couple of few days that was. Yet another game to play and another tough game because away at Birmingham, under Gary Rowett, they're a tough team to beat. So to go to St Andrews, and we had a perfect start. We were ahead in 15 seconds. Chris Martin applying a finish for an Andy Vyman cross, if I remember right. Clayton Donaldson got back in, shooting teams, shooting down our victory hopes like this picture. And then, Martin, though, got us back after a Paul Caddis goal. He certainly gave us a bit of a cushion with his penalty. And again, it was a decent performance. It was a close game, but we edged it out. We got the win really, and that was important. But as you can notice, though, we've conceded in every single game, every single competitive game this season. We have conceded, which is a little bit of a worry. So maybe it's a little bit of complacency when we do take the lead. We also had a Capital One Cup game, which is actually a victory here, which actually went to extra time. Chris Martin being the hero yet again. Saving us to get that goal. Rochdale were better than us. We went down to 10 men in the 72nd minute. Jake Buxton got sent off. But that game, that victory has provided with an absolute glamour tie at home, against Arsenal. What a game that's going to be. Wow. Tuesday night at the iPro or Pride Park, whichever one you want to call it. It's both the same. That's going to be fantastic. So that will be next episode. I promise you that. But now, we're going to feature a new segment. We're going to have the real MVP, or just I might call it MVP because it's shorter, more concise. And so the MVP award which we're handing out is who has been, as you know, who has been the most valuable player to us since I last saw you in the couple of games we've played. So there's one man, you know who it is. His goals have been aplenty. It's none other Chrissy Martin, Derby's number 9. And I'll tell you why now. Here's a couple of his stats. He's played 4 games since I last saw you. He played Charlton, Middlesbrough, Birmingham, Rochdale. He's got 7 goals in that time, as well as creating 4. 4 assists from as well. 2 Player of the Match awards, with an average rating of 8.7. And also, he's had a shot conversion rate of 43.7. An incredible record. Shows just what a clinical player he is. I'll get his stats on the screen now, like his in-game stats. He is incredible. And if you quickly look at his history, you'll see that he's been a phenomenal goal scorer for Derby, you know, ever since they've made him permanent from Norwich. So absolutely happy that he's continuing his great form in the game. Let's go on to the game and hope he can score his 8th of the season against the dirty Lynx scum. Not Lynx scum, Leeds scum. I'm in World Network game mode. I don't know why. Here we go then. Match day build-up has begun. We are odds on... Well, we are odds on favourite. We're evens from Sky Bet. Very good odds indeed. You can see the championship table. We are currently sitting pretty in second behind Brentford. And you know what? I'm all right with that currently. I've got a bit of a soft spot for Brentford ever since Beware the Bees. A draw is the most likely result. Leeds having a good season themselves, yet to be defeated as a we. So a draw could easily be on the cards. They reckon Chris Martin's going to be the key man. Absolutely. He's going to have a big battle in the box. As it says here, key battles. We've scored a lot of goals from crosses. Chris Martin getting his head on them, on a lot of them. So it'll be a good battle between, you know, him and probably Belushi or Sol Bamba or someone like that. And then their key man, young Charlie Taylor, the left back, possibly going forward, he could be a bit of a danger man, you know. But I think Cyrus Christie could have his number today, and that's the hope. I'm hoping we can have a good dominant performance. So they're opting for a 4-1-4-1, similar to what we're playing, obviously, but with the wingers pushed back. They're playing Sam Byram at right mid. Okay, I guess. They're playing Solomon Dukar up front, which when you think they've got Marco Antonucci and, you know, Chris Wood, I really would not pick him to be starting, but, you know, whatever he wants to do. But it's Cooper and Belushi at the back. Berardi's a decent player. They've got a decent team. It's not fantastic, but it is, you know, it is capable. But I'm hoping that we can, with probably our strongest lineup out, we certainly can get the better of them. Let's give them a good team talk. Let's go for something. Be quite assertive. You know, it's a bit of a rivalry game. It's a grudge match. So let's kick some, you know, let's kick some, like, some fire and some passion into them. So come on, lads, show what you can do. That's what I'm looking for. Keep going. I'm going to put a bit of faith in them as well, just to try and make them happy. And that is a pretty decent team talk. Players going out there, smiles on their faces, knowing that they can win this game. Aha, we've had first shot of the game. That's like a sign if you're a superstitious twat, like myself. I'm not superstitious in the slightest. But if I was, I'd be like, first shot means we're going to win. Fact. But it's not fact. It's really not. I'm currently like twiddling a pen around in my hands while I'm waiting for something to happen. There is no better feeling than watching Football Manager lent in towards your screen, twiddling a pen. I'm so immersed right now. Adeyemi finds Cook again. They're passing the ball. This is a good bit of play. Taylor's through. Oh my goodness me. The game called it. It said Charlie Taylor would be a danger man. He's got the first goal in this game. And I think for probably the first time this season, we need to come back from behind. Here it is in 3D then. It was a header down from Taylor. He's done some sort of weird sliding movement sideways, like a sideways moonwalk. And then he's just slotted it under Scott Carson. I was a bit disappointed to see where our defence had gone, because it looked like they had Taylor and Dukara both beyond the last defenders on side still. So I'm a bit disappointed to see where Keogh and Shaka were for that goal. And we go in 1-0 down. Oh yes, what a team talk. Stephen Warnock has left me unimpressed. So Craig Forsyth will definitely come on in this second half. And hopefully he can shore up the back. Because I don't know, I think he provides more going forward. He likes to go forward a bit better. I think he's a better crosser of the ball. Defensively not as good, but I feel that maybe with the lack of creativity up front, we've had shots, but we've not really had a shot on target yet. Maybe he can craft something. Put it perfectly on the head of Chris Martin, who's going to whip across in now. Jason Shackle hits the post. It's in. It's Andy Vyman. His 4th goal of the season since joining from Villa. And it's an easy one. It's a really shit goal. But Chris Martin puts it in. Jason Shackle unlucky with the head. Oh, it was a volley. I thought it was a header. If Jason Shackle scores a volley, I'm running around my house bloody naked. That was it. That would have been it. That would be hashtag scenes. But we've got the goal. We're back in the game. Early goal from half-time. The team talks worked. And now we can go on and win this game. Let's turn it around and send those Yorkshire scum back home unhappy. Sorry, people from Yorkshire. I actually quite like you. Your place is all right. You talk a bit weird. Please don't eat me. Well, again, but we've not had any shots on target. So we're going to bring on Johnny Russell for Tom Ince, who's not having a great game. Neither is Chris Martin, which is a little bit disappointing. But we'll hope that Johnny Russell can have an impact. I think the game's just going to whittle out like this. Right, substitution. One I wouldn't normally make. Replacing Chris Martin is going to be Darren Bent, which is, Darren Bent's a good player. He's a very good player. I mean, but Chris Martin he's got the record so far this season. He's been incredible when he's played. We'll try and motivate the team for the last couple of minutes. Get a late goal. Here's Silvestri. Could there be some late drama? Here's Hendrick. Weimann. He's played it back to Keogh. Not the most positive pass, but that is a brilliant ball for Richard Keogh. Put in Darren Bent. What an impact! Oh yes, get in. The super sub has done it. Darren Bent. When you've got quality like that on your bench that you can bring on, you are always dangerous, and he's done just that. He's come on, made an impact. What a ball, by the way, from Richard Keogh to Cyrus Christie. The cross into Darren Bent was brilliant, and he's volleyed it in the top corner. Fuck yes! Oh my God, Butterfield, chance to wrap it up. He's hit it over, and that is full time. It's 2-1 to the Rams. Opposite scoreline of what happened this season, where Leeds did actually win 2-1. So I'm absolutely delighted to right that wrong. And what a moment that is for Darren Bent, who's, he struggled for game time this season. Chris Martin, 7 goals this season already, is rightfully staking a claim for that spot. But Darren Bent giving me some selection problems. Now, let's look at the league table. So we're sitting pretty. Top of the league. We are top league. Say we are top of league. We are top league. Say we are top of league. By goal difference. Above QPR. That is a story to be written. Holy crap. Previous stories, Derby's QPR, takes you back to that horrible day at Wembley. But next time out, we switch our attention. Sky Bet Championship, you're great. But let's dream bigger. Could Derby potentially win proper domestic silverware, like top level stuff? I say top level, I mean that'd be the Premier League, but slightly under top level stuff in the Capital One Cup. Let's hope so. If we could knock out Arsenal, that would be one hell of a start to the season. It's going to be great. Hopefully you'll join me for it. And hopefully you've got to the end of the episode. And if so, I love you very much. So I want to thank you very much for watching, though. You have been awesome as per usual. And I'll see you next time.